I'm keeping my head held high, my eyes on the bright side. It's a matter of do or die. How will I ever find my way home? I'm walking a rocky road between the left and the right side. If the center will not hold, how will I ever find my way home? Some people grieve, they forget how to breathe and see round the bend. And some don't believe what their own eyes have seen, say it's all pretend. Hey, how will it ever end? Me? I'm keeping my head held high, my eyes on the bright side. It's a matter of do or die. I'll tell you about it when I get home. I'm walking a rocky road between the left and the right side. If the center will not hold, how will I ever find my way home? Blind in their eyes, thinking they can disguise where the road goes, trying to hide with their head in the sand and their eyes closed. Crazy, I suppose, but me, I'm keeping my head held high, my eyes on the bright side. It's a matter of do or die. I'll tell you about it when I get home. I'm walking a rocky road between the dark and the light side. If the center will not hold, how will I ever find my way home? I'll tell you about it when I get home. I'll probably shout it when I get home. I'll sing all about it when I get home. On the bright side. And now to keep us on the bright side, please welcome our own Reverend Ken.
Thank you, Don. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Reverend Ken Wilcox, and you're most welcome to be here this morning. You know, we are a special spiritual community. We're a community without dogma. We don't tell you what you should believe. We encourage you to believe and come to a God of your understanding, one that can empower your life for more healing, more prosperity, more love, everything in life that makes you feel alive. So know you're in a great place, and to open up this avenue of spirit possibilities, all you have to do is one simple thing, and that is to leave all your troubles, your could-haves, your would-haves, your should-haves, leave that stuff outside, and for the next 45 minutes or so, open up an avenue of spirit possibilities. And what are spirit possibilities? Well, for more joy and happiness, laughter, fun, dance, music, prosperity, all those things in life that make you feel alive, because that's what Spirit is doing through you and through me, showing up in the physical, recognizing itself through our love, our joy, and our laughter. Well, we have lots of announcements this morning because we have lots of things going on. The first one is we've got Jerry. Stand up, Jerry. He's going to be doing a Course in Miracles at 11:30 today. So 11:15. 11:15. So be here in the auditorium at 11:15 for A Course in Miracles. Yes. There's a coin jar outside for we're collecting money for Port in the Storm. This is a service here in town that helps young people who are homeless. So if you have a jar in your house with a lot of coins, bring them in. We give them to these people to help out young people, and that's a wonderful thing. On May 18th, we have a picnic at Treaty Park. Everybody is welcome. We're going to be providing the chicken. You have to come early to make sure I haven't eaten it all. And bring some side dishes, and if you have games, outdoor games, bring those along too. Now, as you know, on Fridays at 10 o'clock, our Gita Carpenter, she does a breathwork workshop, but she's going to be in India for the next 6 weeks. So we have our own Lisa Locke and Linda Simpson. They're going to be doing meditation in motion. So these are just gentle movements with affirmations. It will be a really good thing to do. Now, we're trying to reorganize our directory. We used to have a directory that we would hand out. It was everybody's name and photo and telephone numbers. It really helps to make a community. We're trying to pull that together, but we need photos and names. Mike Lally is helping organize that. If you would like to help him, see Mike afterwards. And yes, Mike, oh, he's just waving. All right. Finally, well, actually, not finally, we've got two more things. On the 23rd, we have our murder mystery play. It is about a pie auction. One of the pies is poisoned, and so there's a murder in the play. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's at 7:30, and the tickets are only $10. We need some pies.
Uh-oh.
So if you'd like to bake a pie, please see Pat Conover. And Pat, would you like coming up and telling us about the Venus Manley Scholarship interviews yesterday?
Well, yesterday was the final step in selecting our scholarship winners for this year for Venus Manley Scholarship. We had 4 candidates interview with us, 2 in person and 2 via Zoom. And I think it went pretty well. There's a couple people here who were involved. Didn't it go well, Jerry and Bill? Yeah, I thought so. Who else was?
Linda.
Oh, Linda, there she is. Okay. Anyway, it was a really good experience, and we'll be seeing more of them later when they come to visit us after they get the scholarships.
Thank you, Pat. So those are all my announcements. Let's get the service going with some great music. Don?
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary come to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Yeah, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. Let it be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Ooh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. And I wake up to the sound of music, and Mother Mary come to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be. And speaking words of wisdom, let it be. When I wake up to the sounds of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Oh, thank you, Don. That was lovely. And now to get our service going, we have a reading and treatment. We have our own wonderful Maureen coming up to do it. Come on up, Maureen.
Everyone. It's so great to be here with all of you. And Don, that's one of my favorite songs. Thank you so much. Maneuver all this stuff. My reading today is from the Science of Mind magazine, and the author of this article, her name is Tama Keeves. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know. And it's in the May issue, and it is called Siding with Your Undiluted Light. And thinking about all of the things that are happening in our world and how we have to keep coming back to center so that we can be what we're here to do. And that is to help each other as we are moving through a lot of different things, to put it lightly. So she has given us the self-trust codes. And I'm just going to read them to you. Here are the 15 self-trust codes that can help you focus on your empowered identity. Number 1, the right relationship to myself changes everything. Number 2, I can hear the voice of self-genius when I stop listening to the voice of self-negation. Number 3, I see more of what I look for. I focus on the evidence of abundance in my life. Number 4, when I love what is in front of me, everything comes to me. Number 5, I burn up the pictures of where I think I should be. I am on a journey that's never been lived before. Number 6, I craft my perspective because my perspective becomes my world. Number 7, there is no static reality. Everything shifts when I do. Number 8, my desires are holy. I have them for a reason. I follow my breadcrumbs. Number 9, I give myself permission to be in process. Clarity comes from process. Number 10, I am in the right life. I am guided. I am making the right decisions at this time. Number 11, if there weren't something here for me, I wouldn't be here. Magic is here. 12, I have a trajectory, and something always works. Something always works. Number 13, I go beyond casual belief. I end the weakness of waffling. I leap. Number 14, I show up. I slow down. I stop resisting difficulty. I move beyond my history. And the last, number 15, I side with my light. I side with who I know I can be. And I dismiss other possibilities. Good advice, yes? So let us turn within after contemplating some of these things that we can do. I am so grateful that I am one with God, for I am one of God and all creation. And this ever-present presence of love and peace and joy and harmony and all the other aspects of the heavenly kingdoms are right here working, always, always working. And it is working in this service through all the wonderful things that are unfolding, through Reverend Ken's message, through our music, through all of the people that make it possible, which are all of you right here, right now, always giving and loving, for our Reiki practitioners and their sacred service, and all the volunteers, which again is all of us, for our media team, David and Paul and Miles, and all those that make everything possible, hospitality and the committees and everything that happens. And as Ken said, in the activities that we have going on, is such a wonderful, sacred thing that we are doing. We're just a powerhouse of love and beauty and compassion and giving and receiving from the community when we give out. Everything is reciprocal, as we know, and that's what we're here for, to give and receive love. So I'm thankful, and I can release this now knowing that absolutely it is the truth, the reality of our lives with a capital R. I love you all, and I let it be, as Don just sang for us. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Maureen. Well, my talk title this morning is Wrestling with Faith, or if you're from my area of the country, that's Wrestling with Faith. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about a story in the Old Testament where Jacob had a dream, and it was a ladder from heaven. And he saw angels climbing up the ladder, and he saw them coming down from the ladder. And I talked about how that ladder is the interchange between heaven, where our thoughts rise up, and where our actions descend. And that we are, in fact, that exchange. We're the ones, by focusing our attention, we decide how our life unfolds. Life shows up for us to confirm our conclusions about it. If we are convinced that life works out for us joyfully and wonderfully, that we live in health and prosperity, then that's how life unfolds. If we believe we're a sucker who can't catch a break, well, that's how it will show up for us as well. An author I read this week put it another way. She said, bless a thing and it will bless you. Curse a thing and it will curse you. Now, later on in Scripture, we meet Jacob again, but this time he's much older. He's wealthier, but he's still dealing with guilt. He spends a night on his own by a river, and there he wrestles with an angel until daybreak. This time, Jacob's in the thick of it. He grapples, he sweats, he's wounded. He tells the angel, I will not turn you loose until you bless me. The blessing comes but through struggle, through effort. It's a strange sort of story. Why would Jacob have to wrestle with the divine? Why would an angel resist blessing him? And it's a fundamental story in Judaism, because it's meant to be interpreted that faith itself is a wrestling match. It's a struggle. It's not easy. It demands that we engage, that we question, that we debate and grow. And we encourage that as well. Don't take anything I say on face value. Prove it for yourself. Use these principles and prove that there is a creator that you can co-create with. Because until you do, until you prove it, it's just a very comforting theory. Now, in New Thought, we see every challenge of faith as an opportunity for a deeper realization. We're not punished by life, we are pushed into a greater awareness. And that's the whole purpose of our journey here. Jacob refused to let go of the struggle until he was blessed. There was one of our earlier teachers, turn of the century, Emily Cady, and they said she would stomp her foot and say, I demand to see the good in this. Or you can stomp your foot and say, I demand to see the God in this. It's the same thing. Jacob wouldn't run away. He didn't quit when things got tough. In New Thought, we see this as a metaphor for spiritual persistence. When life challenges us, when doubt comes in, when fear creeps in, we don't let go. We don't let go of our hope. We hold on. We wrestle through the night, and we demand a deeper blessing. Emmett Fox said, you must not let your mind dwell on the difficulties. Instead, steadily think of the power behind your challenges. I had a minister friend, and he talked about having a member come in to talk to him for some counseling. And as you're a minister, you get these occasionally. This woman that came in, everything was wrong in her life. Everything was wrong in her life. Her husband, she didn't care for. Her job, she didn't like. The apartment, she didn't like. She had split ends, and nothing was right in her life. Finally, my friend, he looked over the desk at her. He says, well, you're very powerful at creating negative circumstances. You're a miracle worker at creating negativity. Now let's switch that energy and create a life of your dreams. If we have the power to bring in the negative, we have the power to bring in the positive. It's just how do we shift that energy? It's the same with your car. You can put your car in reverse, or you can put your car in drive. The engine doesn't care one way or another. It's going to power that direction whichever way you choose. Spirit is like that. We can choose to move forward with our lives, or we can choose to dwell in the negativity and lack and limitation. It will supply us the same energy. Our lives are not a struggle. The struggle isn't against life. It is with our conviction that we are on our own, that we're helpless and hopeless. That's the struggle. That's the challenge. You have to decide, is the universe for me or against me? Am I a victim or am I a victor and the glory of God made manifest? Am I here to suffer and lack and limitation, loneliness, and in illness? Or am I here to be awed with how much God loves me, how much good can come into my life? Now, to deny that good can come into your life is a resistance to the very power that set the universe into motion. Because not even God itself will force a blessing upon you. Not even God will force you to live a better life, will force you to have more love, more happiness, and more joy. We're the ones who have to step up. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions about faith is that it should be easy all the time. If you're struggling, it doesn't mean you're not doing your faith walk right. Even the greats, even people who changed the world, they had struggles. Moses doubted himself. Moses begged Spirit to send someone else. He said, I can't speak. I can't talk. Send someone else. Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane said, take this cup from me. I don't want to do it. Pope Francis, when they elected him to be Pope, they told him, go into this tiny room and pray. And he said he went in that room and prayed that if he was strong enough to do it. And he said the room lit up with light. The wrestle, the struggle is part of the journey. And if you have not gotten to a place in your life where if you don't know if you're smart enough or strong enough, then you haven't climbed high enough. If you've not had to call out to Spirit for the strength to reach up and grab the next rung of the ladder in front of you, then you need to keep moving on. See, that's the whole point of our journey. Our journey is about developing a relationship. The goal isn't where you find yourself on the ladder. The goal is for us to know ourselves as channels of God's love and wisdom, strength, faith, and courage. You are here to know, to witness how much God loves you, how much it supports you, how much it will create a path for you, even when the world tells you there's no path to be had. You are here to be awed by God. Spirit is in all of you, that you've come to life and you're willing to love again, even though if you had your heart broken. You're willing to get up again when you've been set on your rear. You've been willing to try again after having the disappointments. Spirit is in all of you. And it's time for us to be in awe of ourselves. We're doing the best we can. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to be a human. It's very challenging. So know that your Creator is in love with you, and it's there for you. Dr. Holmes, the founder of our wonderful teaching, he said, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is not a belief in something for which there is no evidence. Faith is a belief in the invisible principle of life itself, that we are here to have great good. We're here to be surrounded by loving families, supportive friends who remind us to laugh and to play. We're here to have work that's meaningful for us, that allows us the funds to do what we want to do and support the causes that are important to us. We're here to make a difference in the world. And it's not about certainty. It's about having the courage to keep struggling, even when the answers aren't clear. And when we feel that tension between what is and what we know could be, we're becoming spiritually stronger. We're becoming spiritually mature. We're becoming more of that avenue of God's possibilities. Jacob wrestled all night, and by morning he was blessed. He was transformed. He was given a new name, Israel, meaning one who wrestles with God. With every struggle, we are given a new identity, a new name, from fear to faith, from anger to forgiveness, from limitation to freedom. We are striving not so much to acquire faith as to develop it, to let it grow until it becomes a permanent guiding force in our lives. The wrestling isn't a sign of failure. It's the birthing of a greater vision for ourselves into being. And so how do we engage this sacred struggle without giving up or falling into despair? You want to stay in conversation with Spirit, even when you're angry, even when you're confused. Keep talking to Spirit. Keep talking to your inner self. There's a story about the rabbis in one of the Nazi concentration camps. They put God on trial. And they tried God for, has God supported his people as his people have been loyal to it? And they convicted God. They said, no, he has not supported us as we have been loyal to him. He's guilty. He hasn't lived up to his bargain. And after they convicted God, they said, the rabbis called out, All right, now it's time for prayer. It's okay to ask the hard questions. It's okay to be honest. Spirit knows what you're thinking anyway. You're not going to fool Spirit. Be honest. Share your real feelings. In Psalms it says, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me? Forever?" It's okay to ask hard questions, but refuse to let go of your highest vision. Like Jacob, hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your purpose. Hold on to your vision. Even when it seems impossible, hold on. And bless the struggle itself. Instead of resisting the challenge, bless it. Say, thank you, Spirit, for growing me stronger. Thank you for revealing more of who I really am. Because the truth of the matter is, the struggle is temporary. The growth is eternal. This is why we're here. We're here to grow in our co-creationship with Spirit. We're here to know how wonderful and powerful and dynamic and loved we really are. We're here to know that we're not weak and wounded. We're not victims. We're here to know that we can make a difference in the world, that we just don't have to accept the things that the world throws out to us. We don't have to accept that we have to live in turmoil and confusion, anger and hate, that we can create a better life. We can live a better life. Jacob wrestled all through the night to daybreak. But no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn is going to come. No matter how intense the struggle may be, light will break through. The blessing is waiting just on the other side of the struggle. Buddha said, strive on with diligence. Work out your own salvation with persistence. So today, if you find yourself wrestling with your dreams, with your doubts, with your faith, don't give up. Hold on. Your blessing is already formed in the mind of God. The power within you is greater than that which is in the world. So you don't need to be scared by no condition of the world. You don't need to be frightened by no politician. You don't need to be worried about what the doctor may say or the banker may say. You can look at any condition square in the face and you can say, well, this may be your reality, but let me tell you the truth. The truth is I'm a child of God. The truth is I've come to here to live in great goodness. The truth is I am a source of divine wisdom and supply, and I am here to witness the glory of God. You are not losing. Hold on, and Spirit will see you through to victory. You are transforming. You are becoming the glory of God made manifest through your hopes, your dreams, your vision. You are here to be awed with how much you're loved, how much you're supported. Don't give up because God has never given up on you. This is the truth in your life this morning. It's the truth in mine, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And so it is. Brings a lot of songs to mind. No telling what may appear on the horizon. There ain't no reason to fear. I'm taking it day by day. No telling what you might hear could be surprising, but my position's clear. I'm taking it day by day. I lift up my voice and sing it out. I keep the faith and turn it about. You keep believing that life is sweet and it's yours for the taking, and you'll never miss a beat, taking it day by day. And under a bright blue sky, faith lies unshaken. You're happy and so am I, taking it day by day. So lift up your voices and sing it out. Keep the faith and turn it about. Hey, you keep believing that life is sweet and it's yours for the taking, and you'll never miss a beat if you're taking it day by day. And under a bright blue sky, faith lies unshaken. You're happy and so am I, to be taking it day by day. We be taking it day by day, simply taking it day by day. Come on, we're taking it day by day.
Hey, thank you, Don. So now we come to the time we support our community, and we support this place because it's doing a lot of great good in the world. And your support is allowing us to even do more good, to continue being that beacon of hope, light, and love and inspiration. Now, you can support us in several ways. You can volunteer for us, you can do prayer work for us, and you can support us in coin. However you choose to support us, know that your donation to us will return to you multiplied abundantly. So if you will take your intentions and place it over your heart and read with me this affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. The ushers have stepped forward. Don's going to play something great for us.
I played this last year, it'll be about a week from now, on Mother's Day. I'm not going to be here on Mother's Day. But it applies. It's my friend, short story, my friend his mother was passing away, and she was right there at the moment, and he was at her bedside, and they'd been estranged for some period of time. He was a kid of the 60s, so it was a common occurrence. And he said, "Is there anything I can do for you, Mom?" And she got kind of pinched in her face and closed her eyes and shook her head. He thought, boy. But then right at the very last minute, she opened her eyes and she smiled and she said, "Yes, Michael, have a good time." And have a good time. Have a good time. Should anybody try to tell you different, don't you pay no mind, no, no. Fortune smiles then flies away, but all your days are gonna end up fine, as long as you remember to have a good time. Drawing near the final hour, standing by her bedside in the dark, I said, "Mama, is there something I can do for you?" She smiled and held me in her eyes, put a trembling hand up on my heart. The last words that she said to me was, "Promise me you'll always choose to have a good time. Have a good time. Should anybody try to tell you different, ooh, don't you pay 'em no mind. 'Cause fortune smiles then flies away, and all your days are gonna end up fine, just as long as you remember to have a good time. Cut your hair and get a job. Put that guitar down and find a girl. You know, we had our differences just like people do. Work hard, raise a family. Save your money, send your kids to school. But when all was said and done, you know that the best advice Mama gave to me was to have a good time. Ooh, have a good time. Son, if anybody tries to tell you different, ooh, don't you pay him no mind. Fortune smiles and flies away, but all your days are gonna end up fine. Just as long as you remember to have a good time. So I guess we all should remember to have a good time.
Thank you, Don. And thank you, Karen, and thank you for your support. Oh, thank you. Any more? So thank you for your support, your contributions. It's helping to make the world a better place, because this place is a beacon of love and hope and inspiration, and it's making the world a kinder and gentler place. So you're stepping up, you're doing your part, and by you doing your part, your life is going to turn out kinder and brighter and more compassionate. So we thank you, we bless it, we release it, knowing that it good does its good and perfect work, returning to us multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my dear friends, I'm going to conclude the service with an affirmative prayer. I'm going to do it in the first person, but take it in for yourself. If I say something that works for you, hold tight to that. If I say something that doesn't work for you, just let that part slide by. But just know this truth with me this morning. There is but one God and one mind and one power. And that power is perfect love. It's divine intelligence. It created me from itself plus nothing else. I am not all of God, but all that I am is God, here in life to experience great good, love, joy, health, and compassion. I am here to see the world through Spirit's eyes. I am here to witness Spirit's glory made manifest through peace and love and joy and prosperity. I am here to witness earth itself blooming and blossoming into heaven on earth. So here today, I'm moving forward without fear. I'm moving forward knowing that Spirit is with me. I have wrestled long enough with my fears of lack and limitation, of my worries of not good enough, of woundedness. And so this morning, in this sacred space filled with all these wonderful, loving souls, I choose to let go of those small ideas. I'm laying them down by the riverside, and I'm not picking them back up. Spirit is calling me on. Spirit is encouraging me, supporting me. Spirit is urging me to see myself as it sees me. So this morning, I leave this place inspired. I leave this place encouraged. I know that there's a power for goodness that has called me from stardust so I can walk the soil of St. Augustine. And I'm here not to live in lack and limitation, woundedness, or ill health. I am here to experience God's love made manifest through my joy, my laughter, my family, my friends, my prosperity. And there is nothing in the world that I fear. I don't have to worry about any banker, any doctor, any politician. I know that I am a child of God, called by name to be here to experience Spirit's goodness. I am here to be a victor, not a victim. I am here to witness God itself made manifest through my love, joy, and laughter. So I'm about great purpose this morning, and I leave here inspired. I leave here encouraged. I leave here knowing that there's a power that set the universe in motion, that is moving through my heart and soul, preparing a path for me. And I am on the move. I'm not turning back. I have seen the glory of God made manifest, and I am here to be a part of it all. This is my truth. Every cell of my being radiates this right knowing. And I release this prayer into the mind of God to do its good and perfect, bold and dynamic work, returning to me multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with one last idea, and that is your life. Your life, it's not a problem to be solved. It's a miracle unfolding. Your job this week is to go name your miracle, proclaim your miracle, and make it your own. God bless us all. Now let us go be the miracle Spirit is calling us to be. Until we see each other again, it's Reverend Ken with Don Cooper wishing you many blessings.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when the love light shines all around us. There's a blazing, grab you deep inside and send you reeling. Where your love can't hide, must be the season where the love light shines all around us. Hey, so let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you know what we mean, there's a reason, ooh, there's a reason. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, that's the season. So let that wonder take you deep into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. It's the season to let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. Hey, you know what I mean, it's the season, it's the season. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. Hey, you know what we mean, there's a reason. It's the season to let your love flow.